The John Wick franchise has never been the one to hold back on dark and gritty moments, and if you watch the recent release John Wick Chapter 4, you will realize that the new movie also moves along this same path. However, there is one particular scene which was deemed to be a bit too negative for comfort by the director Chad Stahelski, and it was changed to keep things more open-ended.
I'm going to need a gun.
Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die.
What was this much talked about deleted scene? The new John Wick movie has a tiny post-credit scene that points to the direction where the franchise is headed next. In this scene, you see Kane, the blind assassin, approaching his daughter after finally being free of his duties for the High Table following his duel with John Wick. However, it seems like his past is about to catch up and jeopardize his much-anticipated reunion with his daughter, as Akira, whose father was previously killed by Kane, approaches him with a knife drawn, ready to attack. However, the scene cuts away at this crucial moment, and we never get to see what really happens in this interaction. During an interview, the director revealed that his original plans for the scene were far more brutal instead of cutting away just in the nick of time. The scene was supposed to give some closure and show Kane's death. It would have been a rather tragic moment because the blind assassin is far from a negative character. In fact, his plight attracts just as much sympathy as John's because he was forced out of retirement by Marquis Vincent de Grammont, who threatened the security of his estranged daughter if he did not oblige. Even though John was seemingly killed at his hands during the duel, it all seemed planned out by John Wick, who wanted to save his last bullet for Vincent to complete his revenge. Previously, Kane had also killed Akira's father, Koji, but once again it was a reluctant act after he refused to surrender despite repeated warnings. Kane also had a chance to kill his daughter, Akira, but he chose to spare her, knowing very well that she would come back for revenge.
Come on.
Why was Kane's killing edited out? John Wick Chapter 4 does not shy away from killing off some major characters, be it Sharon or John Wick himself, and it might come as a surprise that the director hesitated about the killing scene involving Kane. However, he had a good reason to choose otherwise because Kane's death closes a lot of opportunities. When Chad Stahelski was debating the pros and cons of the scene with his editor Nathan Orloff, the latter suggested that it might be cooler if the audience did not get to see what was coming next and was kept guessing. The director realized that the open-ended approach would actually be more effective, and it would tone down the negativity surrounding the narrative, which just portrayed John Wick's death scene. Besides, not knowing what happens next is also a great way to keep the franchise alive. Killing off a character like Kane would limit his chances of returning for the next movie, but now there is nothing stopping the return of Donnie Yen for the role. Akira, even in her brief screen presence in the movie, has established herself as a crucial character, and now there can be more to her than just maddening urge for revenge. Ending things on a cliffhanger means that she can come back as the next John Wick in a way, where she gets to choose whether to kill Kane and avenge her father, or let bygones be bygones and go after the High Table, which is indirectly responsible for her father's death. We believe that it was a great call because Kane is not a character that the fans would want dead. Especially with the apparent death of the titular protagonist, it might be time to broaden the horizon, and killing off badass new characters that have the potential to become a fan favorite wouldn't have been the smartest thing to do. Do let us know in the comments below how you would have liked things to end in the post-credits, and also tell us where you see the franchise is going next.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
Then why bother?